Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for all of you for being here. As you know, every year, sometimes every month, we do like updates about the project, and I'm happy here, to share everything with you. For those who are like French, Italian, from Spain, you can like later configure the description of the video, and the titles, and we will try to like make like a summary also, of course, with all of you, so later you can share and see all the updates. It's important that this video, this YouTube live, is made not only for like actual investors that belong to the project, also to for hundreds of new people, that they are interested, and we will share with them this, because a lot of them are interested about investing in glampings, studios, or beachfront villas. So it's we also like listen all the questions for them. Okay. So first of all, this is very important, and we are not a unique like real estate project, because there is like real estate projects worldwide everywhere. Okay, so it's very important that this project belongs to all of us that we are building. The interesting thing here that everybody can buy, everybody can decide to sell. Some people like sell, and they find they are like a investor, or they sell through us. So the interesting thing here is that in the next, maybe you have checked already this in the website, but now we are like offering the option of becoming like partner of the project. So everybody that own a beachfront villa or like beachfront like founder home, they're going to participate in the project. So we're going to be around 100 owners, which is amazing, because this is not a project that is only behind Carlos de Ori. We are a lot of people working in this, and we want a lot of people become like also owners of the project. So we are giving a percentage of the project to all of them that are investing. And I think this is very interesting, because we want a lot of people can contribute in this thing. Okay, so for example, now I am in Finland, and here there is a lot of people like investing because it's very cold here. So people will like a second home, and we don't only want they are like investors, we want also like the project belong to them, so they feel they feel that they participate more, and they can also organize like events. So for all of those, you need to know, last time I said that decide like, okay, this makes sense for me, and they want to invest, you will have participation in the project, so you also will own the company together with me and with other one. An interesting thing here, you're gonna see probably some updates in the website, and yeah, I'm gonna share now the website and telling some interesting thing, but we are gonna share around between 20 and 30 video reviews of actual investors that belong to the project, their own or like plot or plot plus property. So it's gonna be amazing for them to share why they decide to invest or to participate in the project. And most of them, which is interesting, each time more, there are more like digital nomad, freelancer, business people that are investing here. Why? Because Dubai is not always the best place. Miami, a lot of people are investing there, but it's very expensive. Bali is kind of overcrowded. Some people are going to Mexico, but it's not safe anymore. So a lot of people are deciding to go to Southeast Asia, investing in Thailand or in Indonesia, and Lombok or Sumba, places like that, are very interesting. So we will share, because I'm happy to say already, and you will see like the videos in the next days, that entrepreneurs, I always said, it's amazing to go to events, but I learn more because of the people that are already making money online. And our purpose of all of this is not only to own real estate, it's also that people can like learn how to be productive in paradise, as I always said, and they can make money online. So a lot of people that own like land with us or property, they're already making $30,000-$40,000 with their own projects, which is amazing. And all this knowledge is not only like I can be the neighbor of this one, it's all the knowledge that you are going to acquire when you are like going to events or living in the same place like these people. So something also that we are going to add is when someone, for example, come to and stay with us in May or in June, you're going to be able, which people are going to stay in which days in Ecovitch City. So this is very interesting, because, for example, some months are going to be more like the paddle months. Okay, so you're going to find more people like passionate about paddle, or you're going to find more like marketing people, because they are passionate about Facebook ads or Instagram ads or Google AdWords. You're going to learn from them. So every month you will have something like a thematic, so you will be able to say, okay, now it makes sense for me to go there or not. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen with you. I'm going to talk, because I know it's Sunday, some people want to relax, but I think this is very interesting. So I'm going share the screen. I suppose you are seeing everything that I'm saying. So for example, here in the website, okay, you're gonna see we have been like updating the website, and each time it's more like accurate, with what we want to do, because it's like a place that we also everybody want to see. So for some people that don't know, we are in Zumba. They can find more information about Google. I am not gonna talk about that now. Here there is a link to work with us, okay, because we are always looking for like different partners that organize experience mainly, or chef, So here you can apply to work with us. And here, this is very important, all the legal document, because some people still are asking, okay, do you own the land? Of course, you can, for example, here, see that notarized land registry, and all the document about all the land that we bought. Or we want to check, for example, if you pay the taxes and everything, and you can check here all the, like we are a company, like any other company in the world, that they need to present their taxes, and they need to pay for them. So all of that, you can find it here. You need more information because regarding any other document that you need, you can open a ticket here. It's very easy. The website, you click get support, and you can find the question and answer. And if you don't find, for example, something here, you can open a ticket, okay, at the end. So this is interesting. I'm going to talk to you more. Of course, you will be able to see the update of the project, but I think the most interesting part is the city map. This, we wanted to make it very like interactive, okay? So this is the land that we bought, okay? For those who have visited already, they will know that we built already the first glamping in this area, and they can check here the first like glamping, and now we are making an upgrade on them for free, to make more solid. Later I can talk about that. We will have the area with the first villa that are like already finished. This photo is old, but they are already finished. We already have the manager living in one of the studios that is in the side of this villa. So for those who visit from now March, we will have like the team on site, like gardening people in chef. Here you can find the paddle area, and this is the restaurant and mini co-working area. Still, it's very small. We will have more co-working spaces, but at the moment, because of the 24 properties that we already have built, is enough. So here you can find, and you will be able to see where are the other areas. For example, here you can find the tennis court, and this is like the provisional gym here in this area, okay, where we have the gym. You want to check it. In the future, we will move the gym from this area to the area here with good views, because I think the most important thing here is how we treat and how we take care of our brain and our body, because our body is our temple. So we need to be able to make money. So we need a nice co-working. At the same time, we need to be able to take care of ourselves. So that's a nice gym. Of course, you can also like and invest in a beachfront villa, and it will be in this area because it's beachfront. And different districts, okay? Because some people, for example, they prefer to be in family area, or more like a co-working area, we will have like very important. These, of course, are like renders, later can be different because some people want to invest. We have been approached, for example, for some investors that they want to build their own like mansion on their own like villa. So we can make like exception, but always need to be following like the minimum requirement, of safety, instruction, for example, of course, and design, because we don't want like each building is very different than the other one. And this is like a render, provisional render about how we're going to have, like a sport area, which is also where I think the community like start and grow, like playing paddle, tennis, basket, and everything. So if you visit this link every month, find a new update, okay? So every place that where we are building, you will find this logo like this, okay? So for example, here, and we'll be like, we're gonna start very soon already, like the beachfront villas and everything, okay? So here in the right side is the town of Mamboro. If you come to visit that, you will see. And important, you always can sign online or with a notary. I tell you this because some people, because we always recommend to invest only if you understand the project, as I always said, and makes sense for you. If not, not they want to invest in Indonesia. That's why we think this is an amazing opportunity for people who want to belong to a project and want to participate, and co-create with us. It's not made for everybody. Okay, so some people like it, some people don't like it. And the interesting thing here is that we only now, because we have like a marketplace also where people can sell and buy, And we need people that sell, because if nobody sell, nobody can buy, So it's very important that, and it's normal that around 120 people, if I'm not wrong, they are selling their product for different reasons. Someone at the price that they bought, someone like higher price. The lower the price, the faster. But we also need people, that, as I mentioned, that sell. So some people can buy, because now, for example, nobody can buy a glamping if it's not because of the old owners. Okay. So when you go to residence, you can find here the three options that we have: beachfront from their home, the 3-bedroom beachfront pool villas, and the 9-bedroom beachfront mansion. But you can find like more affordable option also if you go to marketplace. So here in marketplace, people inside their dashboard, later I can show, they can add the price that they want to their unit that they buy. Some people are buying, they bought, for example, some people glampings for like 6,000 or 7,000 euro, and later they are selling for more higher prices. So that depends of each one, okay? Each one decide the price. I mentioned this because some people say, oh, I thought the glamping would be for 40,000 euro. And it depends of each one. We cannot control the price. It's like an open marketplace. So this is like happening in Madrid, in Cordoba, in London, in Dubai. The prices can be higher or lower depending on the season, depending on the year. Same for construction, same for furniture. So you can expect every year to see different prices in the website, like in any other project in the world. Okay. So coming back here to the main website, we explain, well, here we will be adding more reviews, because these already are like some months ago, but we're going to see here more reviews about people staying. Also, we are going to invite some like influencers about a different niche, like fitness, like entrepreneurs, so they will be, we want to put like more, because now it's like very offline, the website. We want to make it like more human, with video reviews. So you can expect to see that in the next weeks. Okay. And here we do like a roadmap. Of course, we would like things go like faster, and this is important. But sometimes, I'm gonna come back here to the YouTube live. Sometimes in Indonesia, things are slower than someone can expect. Send out, I don't know if it's someone of you like have make like renovation in your house. Sometimes there are delays some days. Of course, in a bigger project, delay doesn't mean that it's bad. Mean that it's slow. So the bigger the project, the more slow. And keep in mind, this is not my project. This is not like one single owner project. We're going to be around 100 investors, and we would like that there is more, because as I repeat in the beginning, this is a project made for a lot of people, and because we want something like this. This is the first time, I think, I don't know if in history, but we can build like a city. We name it like a city because we want the place to be big. Some people name like a town, like a residence, wherever you want to call it, but we want a lot of things happen inside. So the more we are, the better, okay? And everybody that want to invest, that we recommend them to make a research about Indonesia, about the COVID city. They can talk with us. And after that, if they want, they can invest. Yes, okay, so I'm going to continue sharing the screen. And also, very important, we receive around 30, if I'm not wrong, 30 questions. Some of them are repeated. For example, I can already mention because, and I can share the Telegram on the screen, because some people don't understand this well. And so, for example, here we have the Telegram, okay? We always recommend, even if you don't use Telegram, to download the app of Telegram. It's free, it's 1 minute, and you can follow the channel. Why we did this? Because at the beginning, we send emails with the newsletter with all the updates. But some people receive it in the folder spam or promotional folder. So like this, you can see all that we are doing. For example, we are organizing 3 months paddle tournament, like we are going to train people also and everything. So you can follow that update here. Also, we do a free upgrade to all the people that have a glamping. This is very interesting, because I always have fall in love of the glampings. I always mention, you remember like 2-3 years ago, a place called Valley Beach Glamping, which is very beautiful. But sometimes, of course, like the weather is rough, and it's like difficult. And we expect the material of the glamping to be like better, but even being a very good quality, we want the strongest version. So because we want to deliver something amazing or even better, we decide last month to provide free upgrade to all of those who own a glamping. They don't need to pay extra. We're gonna add like good wall. We already ordered that 2-3 weeks ago, and I expect to come in 1-2 weeks. And we're gonna install in the actual glampings and in the future glampings that we are gonna build. But yeah, you need to keep in mind that that is very important, because we are aware that some people, go to visit us and they saw like some like imperfection in the glamping, and that cannot happen, because we want to be, of course, like you want to offer a good accommodation, long term, not only short term, and the quality need to be the best. So we offer free upgrade, and also this we expect to have more information in the next weeks, okay? Because we are negotiating with different providers in Indonesia, also in China, because for all of those who own a glamping that already pay for a glamping, they can change for free to we call it Thunder Home, okay? The size will be standard glamping, 30 square meter approximately, okay? And the material and the exact design we will share in the next week, okay? Because once again, we want to make sure that this is the final version of someone that it can last 80 years, or if not 20, but to repair is like affordable, and the, is very good for like different like climate change and everything. Okay, so you can expect to find more information in the next week about this. Here in Telegram, we also share about the map. I tell you this because some people, for example, are reaching us via Zoho Desk, which was the last like channel that we have. Like, I don't receive any newsletter. You just need to follow Telegram, and you will find like something here behind. Okay. And of course, now, for example, we are building more like common areas for like employees and everything. And solar panel, we expected to install, as I mentioned, like some weeks ago, and it was like delayed because of the boat and the weather condition. But the next 1-2 weeks, we expect to come, because the electricity is not very reliable in the island. That's the reason, and also because we want to be sustainable, and zero carbon emission in the medium and long term. Yeah, that's the reason we do like solar panels, as we always mention. Okay, let me come back here to the website. I don't want to be too long, but here, of course, you can see like the roadmap, like how we purchased the land like 2-3 years ago. Later, we start building, how we open the first like villa for, like investor and guests staying with us last year, as we promised, and how it's going to be the next step. It can look like slow. You need to keep in mind, once again, that it's a very big project. If you visit the website every like 3-4 months, or Telegram, you will see a lot of changes, and the good thing here is that everybody that stay in the project and they are investing, they are super happy. And also people that want to sell, most of them, they are supporting a lot the project. Why? Because the more that the project is developed, the more that the project advance, the higher the value of the project and the land and the glamping will be. So that's the reason, it would be very weird if someone that want to sell want the project to be bad, because it could be like hurting themselves. So we are like every like quarter, every month, we are developing and progressing in the project, and all of that we are sharing it via like Telegram. Okay, and here we share like, this is just a quick example, but how we want the app, that because we are going to have an app when you open ecobitcity.com, probably will be /app, and you will be able to see all the activities that are happening that day in Ecobit City. And there are also who is staying and who is visiting Ecobit City, because maybe I want to be, for example, I'm very freaky about tennis, so I would like to be there when there is like a tennis competition or tennis training or wherever. Or if I like running a lot, we are going to organize the first Zumba marathon, for example. So I would like, if I like running, I would like to go there when there is like freaky people about like marathon, because that's my passion. Okay. And yes, we will be adding more. We have a blog and everything that you can check. Now I'm going to go through and you can see how is the investor panel. This is like a test profile that I have. Okay, so once you log in, to register a login, of course, is for free. Okay, everybody can do it. And everybody, once you register, you are already citizen. Okay, so they will be like more developed in the future. But here you can find like all the events that we are going to organize, everything. If you go to lifestyle, which is the section, I think, which is more interesting, you can see here, for example, education, a lot of videos that we are already recording and doing with people that are making money online, and they own land in Ecobit City, or they are going to buy, or they are just interested in collaborate with us. Okay. You go to Lifetime Newsletter. You can check here all the newsletter since October last year. You can also see remote jobs that we are opening different positions, next trips and experience. trips. This is about different like experience that we are going to organize in the island. For example, some people want to learn and improve their English. Some people want to lose weight, so you can join here, show interest, and you will receive more information. And I think the more developed, the more properties, more experience we will have. Is things are happening, that's very good for investor because they're going to have a expected income like higher than if we don't organize anything, because Zumba each time is more popular, but still is not Bali. One very good thing, most of the digital nomads worldwide are in Bali or staying in Bali. So we are only like 1 hour away to the epicenter. I don't know, you say like that in English, of all the digital nomads. So that's very good because we expect to, and we plan to invite a lot of digital nomads and business people, to be there and share everything about what they do. So yeah, we will be adding here more like community trips. And experience, this is an interesting thing because we don't know why people want. So you have a profile and you, for example, say, okay, I like more the, for example, I want to like experience like gratitude or forgiveness ritual. You have a maximum of 3 experience that you can select. If you like more entrepreneur thing, you can say, okay, I would like that you can create an AI bootcamp, for example. So you can click here, and the more people can participate here, the better and more accurate experience we are going to organize. Okay, so I think it's very interesting that most of you like fill this data here. Of course, like rentals, book a court. Here, this is not still available, but here you could be able to sign the rental agreement. This means that when you have your glamping studio or villa, you will see here all the nights that are like rented, all the income that you are having, and everything. Okay, and the support go to the ticket. Yeah, that is the website. Okay, so I'm gonna share more things. Now I don't share the screen, but I have here in the paper, things more interesting thing to share with you. For example, yeah, I told you we're gonna add like reviews about people, not only reviews about people that have been staying with us, also reviews about people that are investing and they own a land, because I want to see, I want to meet people that are super excited about the project. So we are gonna share that probably this month in March. I don't promise anything, because some people like we tell them to send them the video and they last longer, but we already have some of them, and I think this is very interesting. Also, we want, because around 120 people are selling, and there is a lot of people interested, we want to create a scarcity, So we have been thinking in which creative way we can sell good and well, because glampings are amazing, but we expect to have more beachfront villas and villas, because a lot of people love that to be in front of the beach. So we decide, instead of going like, having a call with everybody interested, for example, for the case of UK, we have 100 people interested in investing. So instead of talking like each one by one, we're gonna meet them at the same time in a Zoom, all of them. So just one can buy a villa and they will be the UK ambassador, okay? Because if you do one by one, it's much more slow and look like we are selling. But it's easier to find one person in UK is interested to invest in a beachfront villa. The same thing we're gonna do it for US, Spain, Italy, Malaysia, etc. So you can see in the future that there is different owner, one owner per country, we will call them the ambassador, because they will help us to organize not only in Eco Beach City, also like marketing promotional events about Eco Beach City in their own country. So if someone is interested about investing in a founder home or beachfront villa, you need to know that you can create the rules together with us, okay? Because this is interesting. We, of course, not gonna create a country here, but we can create like rules like what kind of events we're gonna do, what are the time, for noise, or, in the early morning or in the evening, what kind of like facilities we want to do, because some people want to invest in more paddle court, but other one want to do like a yoga pavilion, which is in the map. So you can expect to see very soon one ambassador for each country. Okay, we don't know if North Korea will have an ambassador, but we expect to have one per country, of course. And yeah, I think this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing because people also like to feel important, and there is only one ambassador per country in Eco Beach City. So I think this is something very interesting. About the founder home, a lot of people are asking for the upgrade to founder home. So founder homes, are expensive for us, but we don't care because, even if we are sometimes like slower because of the situation of the country and everything, we want everybody like feel happier with the investment. So if you already like invest and pay for the glamping, you will find a contract in your section that you can see. I can share the screen so it's easier because some people have asking us, where is this? Okay, I think you can see our screen here. This is an example because the name is called test. But if you go to my investment, for example, here you can see free upgrade to Founder Home, and you can claim here the free upgrade. Okay, so important once again, this is an optional and voluntary upgrade. Not everybody want to do it. You need to check and read all the agreement and only do it if you are interested. If not, not. For example, here in the agreement, we say that we can deliver your home later in time. So this is important to know. That's why I'm mentioning this here. Okay, so of course we say that if we don't deliver, we need to refund you the money, and there is like a force major cause. We expect not like imagine like a war, things like that. That all the contracts in the world of real estate that are a serious company, they add it. So yes, if you want an upgrade, please you can share this contract with your lawyer or whoever you want, and just when you are like ready and you agree, you can sign here very easy. Okay. Also, the website can have like some, we call it in English like bugs, like mistakes. You find a mistake in the website, in the ticket section, in the navigation, wherever, you can report that. There is a section in every section. Why? Because it's very important. We are creating the website via I don't know the tool, but we recommend it. Lovable is called, which is amazing. And every month, if you visit the website, it's like much more complete, much more functionalities. Okay. So you find like an error, please help us to improve the website and the project, because this is all about this. Okay. About between all of us together, we create like something unique, not only the website, also the project. Some people ask about the furniture price. Okay. This is very interesting topic. I know a lot of people, some people like complain, other one like it and they pay. So the furniture have always, we mentioned at the beginning, that would be 3, 4, 5,000 euros, the expenses. We don't do the furniture. We are not like a furniture company. So we only like share the price that they give us. And of course, later we share for the installation, because we need to pay for the workers. So if I'm not wrong, the furniture is around $5,000, $6,000. It's just that. But later you need to add the price to bring it, the taxes that we need to pay, and to install we are a company. We just we need to make money, of course. So if someone want to own and like to make the furniture by themselves, they can do it, but the installation need to be with us. Why? For safety reason, because nothing happened until it happened. So we need to make sure that we are the one, like you can buy the furniture, but later they don't sell probably the full like armchair complete, so you need to build it. So for safety reasons, you need to deal with us. And also the deck, because in Sumba it doesn't rain as much as in Java or Thailand, but it's rain a lot sometimes, mainly from November to February, March. Now it's like stopping more. So we need an elevation deck to do it. And that's not the glamping, that's not the furniture, and we need to do it. You can do it without the deck, but we don't recommend you that, because when it's raining, the water can come inside. Okay. So we only charge for the taxes and for the installation and for the deck. Okay. And shipping, of course. So you want to do by yourself, you can do it, by installation and deck need to be with us. Okay. So that's interesting. On top of that, most of the people that buy a glamping and plot, together with the furniture, we are the most affordable project pitch from residents with all the facilities that we are going to have, because maybe people are not aware of the prices, but the prices worldwide are like increasing. So even we are very affordable, because for 40,000 euro furniture included, you can own you can be like investor of a glamping, or like study a little bit more, or a villa. And it's not only that, it's the place that we are building and that we want to build together. Okay, so keep that in mind, that we cannot lose money. We need to make money, because it's not possible to build the project. So that's the reason we need to charge for shipping or installation or community payments. For those who have already paid for the furniture, we expect to deliver in February, but because we are doing this upgrade, will be March, April. Okay, and I think more or less in 30 minutes, I talk about a lot of things. Let me check here section. Okay, so the new founder homes, you can do the upgrade, and the estimated like size will be 30 square meter. If you pay for the bathroom, you will have the bathroom. You don't pay for the bathroom, you still can make the upgrade. Okay, so you have the bathroom will be inside those 30 square meters. Someone was asking about that. Okay, and yes, I think that's everything which is important. I expect to do more YouTube live, but we are very focused in the construction and all of this. How I said now, some people we already have like employees there on the side that before we didn't have, and we expect to organize more things. Every month, more experience. And if you are in Spain, we will share that. But probably, we can. I already have like some meeting with some of the investors that already invest, and some people. And I am also happy to say I cannot talk with everybody, but I like talking and sharing and improving, with everybody. But we will share also some slots so people can schedule with me like 10, 15 minutes, to have feedback and share more about the project. So yes, I think this is interesting. I want to be in the side of every investor, and at the same time, the investors that want to take action, and like work with us together to make Ecoville City an amazing place. So yes, thank you very much to all of you for being here. I wish you an amazing Sunday and hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much.